up, everybody? Reggie, the Front Row Report. We are in Indianapolis, and finally, I have some of the guys from Louna. How are you doing?
We're fine, thank you.
Awesome. Welcome to the United States. Welcome to Indianapolis.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So I've been looking forward to seeing you for quite a while now. So finally, I get to see the live show.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
So, what's the experience been like so far being in America? I know you've had your ups and downs.
Yeah, but I think there were more ups. Yeah?
Yeah, even despite this fact that happened to us in Dallas, where we had our van robbed and all the personal stuff, the computers, the money, the documents were stolen.
Right.
Despite that, we're doing okay. There's much more positive impressions and energy and vibe, so
yeah.
we're kind of enjoying this tour, so it's been okay. We're excited about continuing. We had
Awesome.
18 shows.
Wow.
And we have about 8 more to come.
Cool. You guys weren't in the van when you got robbed, were you?
No, we were at Soup and Salad.
Soup and Salad.
Okay.
Yeah, and when we left the Soup and Salad, we realized that some stuff we had in our van is gone.
Yeah, we just thought there was no backpacks on
Oh, wow. Well, luckily everybody came out safe and okay, and that's the most important part.
Yeah,
sure. You guys were able to continue touring, and that's really good to hear.
Yeah, because they didn't took our guitars, and it's a great thing that happened to us during this robbery.
At least there's something positive that came out of it, you know? So, shifting gears a little bit, this is the first time really touring in the United States. How did you prepare? Did you do anything special before you came over to the States to get ready for a tour over here?
No, you know, we hadn't even time. We hadn't even time to have some. Our guitarist is putting his foot on my cosmetic stuff. Сережа, ну пожалуйста, ты так все развалил мне там. We had no time to have some rehearsals even because we had a lot of time with our Russian coming album, new album, and we had a lot of work, and we're still having it, and we're working on it with our laptops, which is alive. After Robbery, which was with us in the bags when we were in a restaurant. So we hadn't time to get ready, and our first show was like a major rehearsal.
First shows usually are pretty hectic, and at least one thing goes wrong every time there's a first show. You know, it's amazing when you hear that a first show goes well. It just doesn't seem to happen.
Yeah, and for me it was a great time to try to communicate with the new audience with not my native language. Try to take some fire from them to wake them up. It's pretty hard when you are not a band which is
He's not expect nobody knows us.
Yeah, and you are just new coming on the stage, and you should try to make them listen to you, to make them react. Yeah. And it's pretty hard. It was pretty hard.
You guys are used to headlining and playing on, you know, not really opening shows back in Russia. What has the experience been like for you being the opener and maybe being seen as really a new band over here?
Yeah, that's the part of this feelings that what I was talking about. It's some kind of new experience. It's like coming back for 5 years, I don't know, and for me it's like coming back
to the future, not back to the past.
For 10 days or years before, and it's like it's pretty strange, but when you can feel all this new atmosphere for us, because it's pretty different. It's not so different, but it's pretty different, and you can feel yourself like you're in this system. I don't know.
It's like from various points of view, it's a good experience to to try to come back a few years later and gain some new experience from the things you've already had
Yeah, I'm just taking it how it is. It's
You know, we had a lot of technical problems because our gear is set up for bigger stages with all these feedback problems, and then we had problems with the different voltage here. In Europe and in Russia we have 220, and here it's just 110. So.
I know a lot of bands who've made a living and career really as a long-time headliner. They kind of like going back and being an opener for a little bit. It's a little bit of a break for them, kind of, and shifting gears a little bit. Do you find that you really enjoyed opening a little bit here and there?
We enjoyed to play our show for new audience. We don't even
Attention.
we don't pay a lot of attention of supporting or opening. We just go on stage and play.
You go on and play the music.
Yeah.
The first couple of shows were really a mess, but you know we got into this mode, and then we just started playing our regulars.
Really gotten used to it, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's shift again. Let's talk about the new album, the international debut, Behind a Mask, which is a great title. The album cover looks awesome as well.
Thank you.
The album title itself, Behind a Mask, seemed like it has a little bit of a theme and a lot of meaning behind it. Can you talk to me about the title and what's behind that a little bit?
You know, it's for my English, it's pretty hard.
Well, actually, I think the best person that can answer that question is sitting right over there. And actually, he's responsible for all our English.
No, the point of the songs, they are still the same. That it's in Russian, but it's pretty hard to explain all this with right words. Oh my God!
Imagine like what a tremendous job it is to translate, interpret, and then keep it in the rhyme in the correct vibe of the lyrics, and to deliver the message, and to kind of interpret the Russian problems for American audience that doesn't have a clue what's going on in Russia. So that's the man. I think you should ask this.
Travis over there.
We just had a lot of different things that we. Которые мы обсуждаем, понимаем.
Like the things that we discuss and try to
in our music
in our lyrics.
Cool.
Yeah, and the songs in this album, it's pretty different too. It's about different things, about different processes of our life, not just politics, not just social stuff. It's everything. And everything you can see as a mask and everything you can see behind the mask. You just need to get in the atmosphere of this album, and then you will realize what's the meaning of a title. Because when you can hear lyrics or music, you cannot say like, oh, you know, this song is about this, and this, and the title like this is because of this, and this. No, it's not right, because it's creation. It's music. You must feel it by yourself, because another guy can feel it with another emotion.
It's a different way.
Yeah, for him it's gonna be another things behind the mask, and for you it's gonna be different things behind this mask, behind any mask you can imagine.
Everybody's gonna find something personal behind.
Cool.
To try to answer your question, the actual title came from the second verse of The End of Peace.
Okay.
And that was inspired by the fact that all of the music videos the band has ever made have always had a mask in them. And that's all. It's you know, everything has one face, and then it has another face behind it, and another face behind it. So. And that's the point. You know, not everything is as it seems.
Okay.
Not everything is what it seems. That's
Cool.
all.
Okay. Cool. So you, like I said earlier, you've had a lot of success in Russia. You're finally getting some success over here in the States as well. Octane's picked you up. Revolver has really been great to you guys. How does it feel to finally over here, and quickly as well, with Behind a Mask just releasing this year, really quickly getting some notoriety over here and getting some attention?
You know, it's hard for me to say, because I'm a musician. I think Travis is a man who did a lot of or I don't know, manager's job, or maybe people interested in it. maybe it's interesting. Maybe they really liked our video for Up There on Vivo and took this song for Octane's rotation. Maybe they can feel this energy and they're really interested in rock and roll band from Russia. Maybe these songs are really interesting for them. After the shows, when we go and meet and greet, we can see and talk with a lot of guys, different ages, different, I don't know how to say, styles. They're saying that we were amazing, that they love our music, they want to buy a CD, they buy t-shirts, and they really love it. And then I can find pictures or some kind of posts on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook about our gig. That means that people really like it, and maybe that's the reason. I hope so.
Well, we're on tour. We're still touring, so we don't have enough time to kind of realize what kind of extent our success has gone to. So we feel that there is a reaction. It's positive.
For those days,
but, you know, it's just a hotel, bus, venue,
I didn't even know what
so.
Octane is, really.
Right.
Because in Russia we have different names of radio stations.
You know that we got this Nasha award in Russia.
Yeah, but
we don't have any clue what is
when
that.
guys told that we are on Octane, I'm okay,
like,
cool,
okay.
what is it?
And everybody, and we're like, oh.
I know about Revolver, I love this magazine.
Yeah.
I had some mails with this because for me it came pretty interesting when they started the Hottest Chicks stuff, because I love female vocals, and I started to read it because there was a lot of vocalists which is unknown in Russia. Nobody knows them there. A lot of, you can see 25 hottest chicks, but in Russia everybody knows only five or three of them. It's Amy Lee, or nobody knows Lizzie from Hellstorm. Really, it's impossible. For in Russia, it's not a huge band, really.
Right.
Anybody see the hottest chick, but they don't know who she is.
Right.
It's different culture, different ways of getting music. And for me, it was very interesting, and I saw a lot of Revolver's history stuff. For me, it's like, whoa, Revolver, I love it. Yeah, it's cool. But when I heard about Octane, Travis started to explain to me what is it, and I'm like, whoa. It's huge. That's
kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's a great step. Yeah, and we just like, you know, like котята, детишки такие прикинули нас в тур, мы такие, классно.
Small children put in this big tour, and we're just enjoying it, and but certainly that kind of news help us a lot, and you know. It's better when you hear something like this. You go on stage, you feel more energy.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. I know you gotta get going, get ready for the show, get ready for the gig.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see it. Louna, check him out.